Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the first ever episode or session or whatever you want to call it of Monday Motivation. It's hosted by Marc, Coronel, and Marcelo Peña. This will be every Monday at 12:30 Eastern Time, 9:30 Pacific Time. So good morning to our West Coast people and good afternoon to East Coast. We just ask you that you can turn on or off your video, whatever you feel most comfortable with. We just ask you to mute yourself as you join the Zoom link, or if you're on our Facebook Live, don't worry about that. Questions are encouraged though, so even though you might be muted, there's a chat option below in the Zoom, or of course on Facebook. We'll be monitoring the questions and comments that are coming in, and I'll make sure that Marc and Marcelo answer them and make sure that they see them. So I guess just to start things off, you should know that Marc and Marcelo both have very personal connections to NephCure and FSGS. They understand a lot of you guys are going through. They lived it themselves. I just want to introduce them before we start with our breathing exercises and our stretching. This is really just to get you moving on this Monday. So we'll start with you, Marcelo. Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey with this disease, what it's been like?
Yeah, so I've been a kidney dialysis patient for most of my life. It's been a total of 23 years in total of end-stage renal disease. And I mean, I've been through it all. I've had a kidney transplant when I was 13, chemo catheters, PV catheters, thyroid removal, my fistula, intestine surgery. So I know what it's like to go through all of that chaos. And I just didn't want to feel so anxious anymore. I didn't want to feel so sad and like I didn't have any control about what was going on in my health and my situations when doctors telling me this is what's going to happen, this is what we got to do. And it was just too much. So I just decided I needed to find a natural way to do this besides prescribed medication like for antidepressants or for anxiety. I didn't want that. And I found these breathing exercises. Yeah, I can say it really did help me. And I'm trying to teach any and everybody that I come across. Well, you want to learn how to breathe? You want to learn how to breathe? So yeah, that's what it is.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Marc, you are also have this connection to FSGS. Can you just tell everyone kind of tuning in today a little bit about yourself and the journey? You just had a transplant. Can I take us through that?
Yes, I was diagnosed on my 26th birthday, FSGS, and it was a roller coaster of an experience. You know, I had to learn a new foundation of how to rebuild myself up, and with fitness and health, I continued to keep growing in that industry to make sure that I kept my mind occupied while dealing with FSGS. So it was really about how can I make me be the best me while fighting FSGS. So I decided to pursue to elevate my personal training and my stretching experience, both for myself and for people fighting this disease, and in hopes that we can just change the world one day at a time, you know?
Definitely. And you have a background in personal training. That's what you do, right, for a living?
Yeah, yes, exactly. So I've been training now for about 15 years. This is all I know. Just like I know FSGS, I wouldn't know what my life would be like without FSGS. So it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to sharing with the FSGS community on how to mentally stay positive in times like either the coronavirus, fighting FSGS, or just the well-being period. You know, it's all about focusing on the mind, body, and soul.
Right. Well, today we're definitely focusing on that. We have these breathing techniques that Marcelo is going to take us through, combined with the stretching that Marc will do. And hopefully we'll get your mind going, put you at ease, and then, of course, kind of get that blood pumping with the stretches. So thanks for sharing, guys. And I'm going to completely turn it over to you. Marcelo, we're going to start with your breathing exercises. So feel free to take it away. Thanks.
Okay, so the way we do the breathing exercise is that we're going to inhale as much air only through the nose. So close your mouth and get as much air only through the nose into the belly. And then we pause. So it's a 5-second in, hold 5 seconds, then out 5 seconds. And the way that you know that you're doing it correctly is that if you put one hand on your stomach and one hand on your chest, you could actually feel your stomach getting bigger, like expanding first. If your chest gets big, that means you're doing shallow breathing. You're not breathing correctly, and that's what everybody does. And you might have a sensation of, it's called air hunger. Like you feel like you can't breathe because you never did this before. So just assess yourself, be in the moment, because there's going to be a lot of emotions that rise up, you know, anxiety, stress. A lot of us have emotional baggage that's stuck and we never release it. So this is going to help get all that out. So don't worry about it. You know, we're just chilling and breathing. So I'm going to take it over. So it's 5 second in, hold, 5 second out. I'm going to put a little bit of music so we could just get lost. And before we do that, everybody just drop your shoulders. Just roll our neck a little bit. 2, 3, the other way. 2, 3. Okay. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did it. That's the first round. You should feel a little bit relaxed. You got blood flowing. You've actually strengthened your immune system by doing this. So the second phase is similar. There's just no pause. So it's a cycle. You don't stop. So it's an inhale for 5, out for 5. Okay? And again, just assess yourself. Always check on yourself. You know yourself better than anybody. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Continue the breath. Now you're in the zone. You're in the rhythm of it. You continue. We're tapping deep into the brainstem, deep into the nervous system. You're actually healing yourself. 4, 5. Come on. This, if you do this daily, you will see you could tame your anxiety. You have control, and you're done. So, like I said, if you guys try to make a routine where you do that every other day or daily, I promise you will start to see how you can slow your heart down, slow your thinking down, all that chaotic chaos, and you'll feel better. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pass you to Marc. He's gonna take you to the stretching segment, and thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Marcelo, thank you very much, man. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that. That actually got me ready to start stretching. So what I want you guys to start doing after those breathing techniques and actually wind you guys down is what I want you guys to do is as when we were younger, remember how they had you guys head, shoulder, knees, and toes? What I want you guys to do right now is I want you to get that blood flowing by doing just that. So you're gonna go head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And we're going to do that about 3 times, okay? Just so I can get that blood circulating through the body. 3 to 5. Good. Once you've done your 3 to 5, what I want you guys to do is go shoulder width apart, and I want you to reach down for your toes, okay? Specifically your big toe. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down and try to reach for that toe. Now, any modification that needs to be done, you can bend your knees and reach for those toes, right? Just so you can get down there. And what happens is you're going to start feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, okay? So if you feel it in your back, if you feel it anywhere else, reevaluate your movements and try to make sure you feel that on your hamstrings, okay? So I want you to hold for about 5 seconds. You're going to come up, inhale up. Good. And then you're going to come right back down. Exhale. And we're going to do this we're going to do this 3 times, 3 sets, okay? So you're going to hold that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Make sure you're inhaling when you come up. Hold that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come down. Good work, ladies and gentlemen. Good work. You're going to hold that for another couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're going to come up. This is the last set for your hamstrings. Come up. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Good job. That's hamstrings. So what I want you guys to do now is we're going to get right into the quads. You're going to get right into this position here. Good. And if you do need help, you can grab a chair. You can get on your sofa to hold you. But if you don't need it, the balance is being stable right in the middle of the core, abdominal. So you tighten up your core so you can stabilize yourself, okay? So this hold is another 5-second hold, okay? And what I want you guys to do is inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 5, okay? And begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to put that down. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a circular rotation so that I also get your ankles while you're down there, okay? And you're going to bring it right back. And begin. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Extend out. Do a rotational turn with your ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Bring that leg right back up. This is your third set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Circular rotations on your foot. Good. So what I want you guys to do now is get on the left side. Okay? You're going to bring that up. Inhale deep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend out. Do a rotational turn with your ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right back up. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your leg out. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg right back up. 5, 4. Make sure you guys are breathing, okay? I want to make sure that you emphasize that breathing, because what we're doing is we're dilating the blood vessels in the body so that there's consistent blood flow throughout the whole body. With Marcelo doing these breathing techniques, extend your legs out and doing a rotational turn. With Marcelo doing these breathing techniques, it actually sets us up for getting to the stretch mode, because it actually calms us down to get into the foundations of stretching in a more easier way. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you guys to widen out your stance. You're going to drop directly down the middle, okay? The very core of the body. You're going to drop right down into here. And if you can't touch the floor, that's perfectly fine. You can put your hands over your knees and come straight down, okay? And hold that for about another 5 seconds, inhaling and exhaling on the 5 count that Marcelo stated earlier in this breathing techniques, okay? So you're going to inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, exhale. And I want you to go overhead. I want you to place your hands over your head so that you open up the diaphragm of your chest, okay? So what I want you to do is open up that chest so that we get as maximum air as we can into our internal body, okay? And what I want you guys to do is come right back around and go right back into reaching the floor. Good. Again, inhale, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and inhale. Now, here's another suggestion I have for you guys. If you do get dizzy, slow yourself down, because I know that going up and down like this and the blood flowing going straight to the head can cause dizziness. So what I want you guys to do is stop if you can, and you can just step aside. Go right back up and step right back into going down. Good. Good. We're going to be doing this in the month of April, so this is just day 1. So we will get progression throughout every Monday. It's just do what you can today. There's no hurry. There's no rush. We're all in quarantine. I just want to make sure that you guys are getting full, elongating your body, and making sure that you guys are completely stress-free by doing these breathing and stretch techniques. So what I want you guys to do now is go straight to the left side of your foot, okay? So what you're going to do now is, while that stance is still wide, you're going to reach for the left side. Your ankles, your knees, whichever feels comfortable for you guys. You're just going to reach. Again, this is another 5-second hold, okay? You're going to inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up overhead. Come up overhead. Make sure that your hands are over your head to open up that diaphragm, and as well as your lungs. And then let's go right back down. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, exhale. Good. We got one more, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale. Come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, exhale. Good work. Now we're going to go to the right side, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to go right into the right side. Good. Again, this is not about how flexible you are. It's about actually opening up those muscle groups in your lower extremities right now, okay? Make sure that you are breathing so you can open up those blood vessels, okay? Good. You're going to come up. Again, hands overhead. Hands overhead. You're going to come up. Good. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go down. And then you're going to inhale again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more of those, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to come up, come up, come up, come up. Make sure you get into the moment of staying in the zone. This is for the self, you know, this is for you. This is for nobody else. This is to get deeper understanding of self. And now you're going to reach for the right side of your foot. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's make sure that we can let's get those legs moving, get that blood flowing. Extend your leg out, do a little bit of kicks. There you go. Hands and feet. So your legs should be completely open as far as the dilation of the blood vessels from doing all that stretches. What I want you guys to do now is get on the ground. And what I want you guys to do is extend your left foot, bringing your right foot in to your quads and hamstrings, okay? So it looks like this in this position here. And what I want you guys to do is try to reach for your toes. If it's too much and you feel it behind your knee or behind your hamstrings, you can just even touch your kneecap if that works for you, okay? But potentially the goal is to actually reach for that big toe at that very end, okay? And what I want you guys to do is make sure you're inhaling and breathing, okay? I mean, a lot of people will and might get tense, but I want you guys to do is just relax. Inhale deep and just exhale and just reach for those toes. You might really feel that in the back of your kneecap, but the goal is so that we can actually reach our foot. So by the end of April, that's our goal. Our goal is to actually get you guys in better stretching techniques so you can actually reach for that toe, okay? So what I want you guys to do again is inhale, bringing your hands up. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale. I want you to reach for that toe. Good, good. This is very good for me. I really love stretching because it really gets me in my moment of really checking in with myself, of really understanding myself as far as how my day goes. What can I do to improve my mental state? Come up. I want you guys to inhale again. Come up. How can I better my mental state? Did I do the things that I did on my checklist as far as the day? And this is why stretching is good for the self, is that it really releases a lot of toxins in the body, a lot of stress that you hold, and just a lot of just well-being. And what I also do is I recommend to drinking warm water when doing this, just because it just really oozes and makes you really feel in the zone of feeling good. So just come right back up. And then you're going to inhale again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reach for our toes one more time. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for some of you, if this is a little hard, you can grab a towel. And what you can do is put it over your foot and pull, if that's much better for you guys, okay? That is a form of... So what we can do is, instead of doing this, you can do that, and that'll be a modification so that you can get to that point. And once you get to better stretching, you can start pulling so that you can reach on your foot, okay? So let's go the opposite direction. So we're going to go into the right side. So what you guys are going to do now, same movement, just different leg. Inhale, reach for your toe. This is my kidney side. This is where my new kidney is. So for me, I can't go all the way because my kidney is actually blocking me from actually reaching over. For those of you guys who don't know, I got a kidney transplant December 10th, 2019. 16 or 17 weeks out. I feel great. I feel amazing. But again, this is for our community. This is for us to elongate and specifically work on our mind. So for those of you guys who are asking, why can't I reach for my toes? Is because I got a kidney right here, and it's a superficial wound, which means it bulges out. and I can't reach for this foot. So inhale, come up. Inhale, come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Reach out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna come up. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and extend. Reach for your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What I want you guys to do now is really check in. We really worked a lot of our lower extremities right now, and I want you to check in. But what I also want you to do is put both your feet together, bring them in, and just check in here. I want you guys to just check in here, making sure that your back is completely straight. I don't want you to slouch. I want you to just stay upright, okay? And then just check in with yourself. How do you feel? Are you depressed? Are you anxious? And I want you to let that all go by the breathing techniques that Marcelo and me doing these stretches with you guys. You know, this is just fully potentially just to get you to understand the self through hard times like this. You know what I mean? So I want you to just get in there and just check in. Inhale deep for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to stay in this position for about 2 more sets. I just really want you guys to really check in on yourself. I really want you guys to dig deep into your inner soul to eliminate a lot of the negativity that you guys are building within what's going on and fighting this illness. So I want you guys to inhale deep again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as we slowly progress and we get better at these breathing techniques, I'm going to show you guys, me and Marcelo will come up with better techniques to actually invest in understanding self as you breathe in and exhaling all that negativity out when you guys are in this moment of relaxation and euphoria and just really feeling good about yourself. Okay, I want you guys to do that one more time. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. What I want you guys to do now is extend those legs out, because I know you're going to feel it in your hip flexors. You're going to extend your legs out, curl your toes again, and we're going to come right back up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work our upper body, okay? And what that consists of is our chest, our back muscles, and everything in between, our neck. So what I want to start off now is I want you guys to do this about 5 to 10 times, which is actually a really good technique to loving yourself. I do this, and every time I do this particular technique, I'm saying I love myself. Majority of the time, we don't give ourselves credit. Me as a personal trainer, I realize that I take care of other people, and sometimes I forget to think about myself and say, you know what? I love you, Marc. You know, I just forget that. I make other people feel good, but sometimes, not even sometimes, every day I wake up, I have to do this and say, you know what? I love myself. I got to find the deeper qualities that I can offer the world and go out there and just crush it. And this is one of the techniques to remind me to love myself, you know, because that's what it's about. If we don't love ourselves, who will? All right. So now that your upper body is completely opened up and stretched, what I want you guys to do is grab your left hand and face it out that way. And with your right hand, I want you to pull in with your elbow, which then you're going to start feeling it in your shoulder sockets. Okay. And from here, hold it for about 5-10 seconds and just inhale and breathe. This, for the upper body portion part, I want you guys to breathe on your own. I'm just going to guide you through this, but I want you guys to breathe on your own. Today we started off, and Marcelo started off with 5 in, 5 hold, 5 out. If that's what we're going to do for this week, if that's what Marcelo wanted to do, I want to challenge you guys to do that again this week. If anytime you guys do feel stress, I want you guys to emphasize the 5 in, 5 hold, and 5 out. Altogether, that's 15 seconds. And you can see somebody like him who's been on dialysis for almost 20 years, how he's made it out. And I've talked to him and I've met him online, and he's such a positive guy. Good. You're gonna come out again. Let's get right back into hugging. Right back into hugging. Good. This is self-love. This is self-love. I always do this. And I know you guys seen athletes do this. This is actually a reminder to the soul to love thyself. Let's get right into the second set, okay? Right into here. Good. Hold that. What I want you guys to do is just hold that. Hold that. Self-reflection, always, no matter what. This is progression in life. You know, for Marcelo, this has helped him stop taking antidepressant medications and all those medications that altered his mind. It was these breathing techniques that helped him. And for me as a transplant patient and even an FSGS patient, this is what actually helped me get through my day-to-day, because it made my body feel good, even though I had the signs and symptoms of FSGS, like feeling tired, the fatigue was always down. I just always had this outlet of stretching, and now we're offering it to you guys. Let's get right back into loving ourselves. Now we're gonna always do this. We're gonna do this is called the love technique. You know, this is what we do. Self-love after every session with doing these stretches is self-love. This is a mandatory thing every time we wake up in the morning. I know it's 12:30 in the East Coast. It's 9:30 here in LA. But remember, if you can get self-love at lunchtime, it's better than no time, you know? Let's get right back into that last set to the right. Good. You're going to hold that for about another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's get right back into loving ourselves. This is what I love to emphasize, is the self-love. This is what got me through FSGS when I felt sorry for myself. Because so many people on the outside don't know what we go through. But once we start learning how to love ourselves, the only opinion that matters is our own. Let's get right onto the left side. You know, we're going to need help, and we're going to need crutches for people to help us out through hard times. But through hard times, we also got to get through our own situation, which is this FSGS and a lot of the medications we took. I've gone through it all. I've been through dialysis. I've been through the diagnosis and now post-kidney transplant. So I know a little bit of a thing or two about the whole process of dealing with kidney disease. And what really got me with a good head on my shoulders and really loving myself is techniques like this. The breathing that Marcelo does and me doing these stretches. Let's get right back into that second set. Good. So hold that. Start scanning your body. Make sure you evaluate your body every time you do any type of movement. What type of emotions come up? What type of emotions are you suppressing? And just anything of that nature. Make sure you let all that go. There's no need to hold it. You know, this is what FSGS has showed me, is that I'm going to hear information throughout my whole life about me dealing with this, from the diagnosis of the biopsy to the doctor saying something else about, oh, Mark, your blood pressure is elevating, and it tweaks your mind, and it tweaks, and it makes you somewhat angry or depressed. Breathe, relax, stretch. This is a good form of meditation. You know, there's other techniques, but this is what me and Marcelo are offering, is the breathing and the stretching, which is really good for the body. Hold that for about another 3 seconds. 2, 1, and let that go. Another hug. I'm doing a lot of hugs because as in quarantine, I do a lot of hugs when I'm out of here. So this is the perfect time to do it to yourself. I'm getting my job done. My goal when I got a kidney transplant was to hug 100 people a day. And I think I'm hitting that by doing it to myself. Good. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you to bring your right hand and I want you to bend it behind your neck, and I want you to turn. And what's going to happen is you're going to feel it right into here, okay? If you don't feel it into here, either you're not turning enough or you're not pulling hard enough, okay? There you go. And I want you guys to just do that. I want you guys to just turn and just hold that. Good. This is another great technique of just staying in self and realizing who thyself is, you know. What do you contribute to this world? Even though we're going into a crisis right now, this is the technique I use when I'm saying, what can I contribute to the world? What is my life benefit for living? They say you have a born date and an end date. It's what you do in the middle that counts. And this is where I try to figure that out. Is when I'm upright and I'm just turning to the side and feeling that flex on my shoulders. You guys are gonna come back, do a rotational turn 3 times, and then we're gonna get right back into the second set. Bring it over your head and then come over. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 3. Circular rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna go on your last set. Go ahead and pull it. So these are some of the thoughts that I go through as a patient, as a post-kidney transplant patient, is how can I push my mental state into a more positive outlook and state, you know? So what I want you guys to do now is do another 3. 1, 2, 3, and I want you guys to go to the other side. And every day should be a checklist on reflection, no matter what it is. They say there's not enough hours in the world. Well, now we got time. We're locked down 23, 24 hours a day. If you have kids, you have to find at least 5 to 10 minutes on your own, and that can make a big difference as far as stress levels go. For those who are parents dealing with that, make sure you just take a step back and just realize, you know, you're also in this fight with your son or your daughter. You're in it with us. You know what I mean? And you as well need time. You know, you need to just put 5 to 10 minutes aside, whether it's Marcelo's breathing or again, my stretching techniques. Okay, let's go around. Circular rotation with the neck. 4. Good. You're gonna do that 3 times, get right back, do it again. And let's go. Good, you're gonna hold that. Good, good. Make sure you guys are breathing. Do not hold any of that suppression of depression or any anxiety. I want you guys to make sure you're breathing so you get that heart rate going, so you get that soul vibrant, to get that soul to grow and blossom like a sunflower. You know what I mean? I want you guys to just elongate everything and keep growing. Good. Another turn 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. One more time. Good. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Another hug. Come on. We got to hug ourselves. You know what I mean? Self-love is key. Self-love is key. If we don't have it, we can't give it. You know, we have to love ourselves because that's the only way we can give it. That's the only way we can give it. Good. Now, what I want you guys to do now is work your forearms. Here, what I want you to do, this is what it looks like. You're going to extend your hand like this, and you're going to just pull. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circular rotation. Circular rotation with your hands. Let's pull that right back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circular rotation. Circular rotation. Last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was for your forearm. Okay, we're gonna get right onto the other side. And inhale, pull back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circular rotation, circular rotation, circular rotation, and pull back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circular rotation, circular rotation. Last set and pull back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, hug yourself. I really love emphasizing these hugs. Self-love is key. People ask me, how do I do it? There's something different. It's because I constantly keep hugging myself, man. That's what it's about. It's constantly about loving yourself. You have to love yourself in order to give it. And I'm going to emphasize this whole month is always hugging yourself, always loving thyself. Now, what I want you guys to do is get right into the neck, okay? Some of you guys, this might be a little bit hard for you and there might be a little bit of restriction, but do what you can. All you're doing is turning your head and pulling very lightly, okay? And if you don't feel the stretch, you can pull it just a little bit more, but just enough so that you can feel that stretch down your neck. Hold that for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right back to the left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back to the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last on the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last on the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what I want you guys to do is inhale and do a circular rotation 3 times and exhale as well, and 3 times to the right. So it's inhale, circular rotation 3 times. Breathe normally. Make sure you guys are taking in all that air. 2, 3. This is not a race. This is actually getting that full body going and just feeling how you feel after that full stretch. Good. 3 times one way, 3 times the other. And we're only gonna do this for 2 sets, okay? So now I'm going back to my left side. Making sure you guys breathe. Hone in on yourself. Close your eyes. See how you feel after that breathing and stretch technique. Did it help you? Did it make you feel sad? How did it make you feel? Hopefully good, I'm hoping. I mean, that's our goal here. Our goal is to make sure that you guys are amazingly happy, you know? Good. Good. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. So that is actually a run through of a full body stretch. I want to make sure and really emphasize you guys drinking warm water, check in with yourself every day, and do those breathing techniques that Marcelo did explain today, where it was about 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, and do that daily. And we'll connect with you guys after next week. I'm sorry, we'll connect with you guys next week, and we'll go through different variations of both breathing and stretches.
Great, thank you so much. That was great. I feel all stretched and nice and ready to go for the second half of my day. Can't wait to see you guys again, as Marc was saying, this time, 12:30 Eastern time next week for the rest of the month of April. So thanks, guys, and have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.